Here are the common music note values from longest to shortest. The whole note is given the longest amount of time, and so we're going to represent it with a full circle. A half note is half as long as a whole note. Our diagram shows us that two half notes will take the same time as a whole note. The quarter note is only a fourth or quarter as long as a whole note. This means it takes 4 quarters to equal the duration of a whole note. We can also see that 2 quarters take the same time as 1/2. An eighth note is even shorter than the quarter note, getting only 1/8 of the time of a whole note. And so it will take 8 eighth notes to make a whole note. So here's a question. What note value will 2 eighth notes equal? If your answer was a quarter, it's correct. The shortest note value is the 16th note. By now you should be recognizing the connection between the note name and the time it gets in relation to the whole note. The 16th note gets a 16th of the time of a whole note, and it takes 16 sixteenths to equal a whole note. And the note value that equals 2 16th notes? That's right, an eighth note. The note value tree is a diagram that shows how the different note values relate to one another. Each note is divided in 2 in the level below it. And so, for example, we can see that a half note is equal to 2 quarter notes, or to 4 eighth notes, or to 8 16th notes. There's one final note value to add to this lesson, the Breve Note. This is the longest note we have in music because it is twice as long as a whole note. And you may hear it referred to as the double whole note. The breve equals 2 whole notes, and 2 whole notes equal a breve.